So, in another pan, we want to add, again, some more olive oil. And our onions. So now they go in. And again, remember, we want to cook these slowly. We have some pine nuts. Here's some currants. Italian flat leaf parsley, which is this, of course, and you know that this is the kind of parsley that you should buy when you go to the grocery store, because curly parsley just doesn't have a great flavor for cooking. And we have a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll put that in a little bit later. So now, as the onions cook down, we're going to add in the parsley. And this you can get ready early in the day. This is a great company dish to do and not very expensive. And now the pine nuts. Well, those are a little bit expensive, I should say, because they come from a very special pine cone, the stone pine, and they're very hard to extract, and that's why they're so costly. But you can find them in Italian specialty stores. If you didn't want to use pine nuts, you could use walnuts. You could use some other kind of nut. And now I put in the currants. This is a great use for leftover bread, or fresh bread if you wanted to, but it's really great with leftover bread. So let me get the correct knife here. We want to use a bread knife. And all you want to do is cut the bread pieces up, cube it. We want to add some sweet marsala, which is a fortified wine. So pour that right over the bread. And let the bread soak up the marsala. You may have to add a little bit more depending on how dry your bread slices are. So let that sit around. And then, when it is soft, come on over here and look at your onion mixture. And that should be cooked down some. Now, don't worry if it isn't all soft, because you're going to be cooking this again in the oven. So now I take this and put it right in with my bread mixture. And you've got your oven on at 350 degrees. Then, you take those beautiful onions, here they are, I'm going to put them right in my baking dish. And now we simply take this stuffing and fill the cavities. Pour a little bit more olive oil over the top. And while these are cooking, we're actually going to baste them with the juices that appear in the bottom of the pan. Now we take a piece of foil and cover the pan. And remember, your oven is on at 350 degrees. Wow, this is really hefty because those onions are absolutely loaded. And in they go, and in about 25 minutes I'm going to take the foil off and just check to see how soft they are, because I want them to brown on the top. So we're going to take the foil off eventually and let them finish cooking.